Hey, what's going on, buddy Christian? Hey, just a little thought for today. So, John Eldredge has a pretty cool quote that goes, "Every man is a warrior inside, but the choice to fight is his own." And then, uh, and then William Jones has one that goes, "The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes." And so, my thought for for today or this week, if you will, is more along the lines of you are where you are, and then if you think of where you're going to be in 6 months or a year, it's not going to be the same place if you choose. Now, if you want to stay in the same place, wherever that may be, whether you're high or whether you're low, obviously if someone's going to be doing pretty well, they're not going to care that much. They're going to be like, all right, cool, I'm chilling, and I'm happy to stay up here. But normally it's the people that are kind of on the lower side, right? So people who are in that, whatever it is, going through that season, suffering that thing, going through that time, struggling, whatever the case is, then they're going to be more of the ones who are like, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go somewhere up. I want to be somewhere better. I want to be something more. And that's great. And that's what we should all strive for, of course, always growing and building. So the idea really is, where do you want to go? And if it's at least up in a direction somewhere greater, better, awesome. Are you willing to do the work for it? Do you want to stay with where you're at, or do you want to get out of there? Because either way, if you stay where you're at, then you're going to keep suffering that same problem, that same situation, and it's never going to change until you do. Now, also with that, you know for certain that at some point something else is going to suck. You're going to suffer in some way, and it's going to be hard and challenging if you move forward and you're going up in some direction, because that's just part of life. You can't face life without these hard situations. So with with that, where do you want to be? Do you want to stay with where you're at, or do you want to keep moving forward? So a little bit for that, just to remind you of kind of where God's at here is Proverbs 16:3, commit your works to the Lord and your plans will be established. If we're doing what he says is right, because you don't know what's right, I don't know what's right. For certain, I don't. So we do what he says is right if we trust and believe that he's the one who knows all and does all, and he's love, he's truth, he's all the things, right? The way, the truth, the life. If we believe all that, then let's then listen to his word, do what his word says is light, truth, honesty, all these things, and then let's live by those. And if we're doing those things, eventually, we'll come out on the other side. So then Proverbs 21:5 is the plans of the diligent are certain, the plans of the diligent certainly lead to advantage, but everyone who's in a hurry certainly comes to poverty. And this is one I've mentioned in the past, it's still one I struggle with a bit is I'm always in this Western culture that we live in. It's always go, go, go. There's always something more to do, get this thing done so you can do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And there's none of that enjoying the moment thing. So all stuff I don't understand at all. So one of my things I'm still working on. But again, still the overall idea is that, if you're diligent and you are, if you're actually working on stuff and you're taking your time and going in that direction, it will be, again, it'll be established. You will go to a good place, a better place, lead to advantage, as it says. But again, if you try to get there faster, like I always keep trying to do, then you're not really going to get there. You're going to go in the opposite direction. And then Ecclesiastes 9:10 goes, whatever your hand finds to do, do with all your might. So if you're going to do something, why would you want to do it half-heartedly? Why would you not want to put all of your intention and effort into it? If you're going to do something, do it with everything you got, because then it's just a waste of time. I don't know how else to view it or think of it or say it. It's just a waste of time if you don't do something, you do it with everything inside of you, especially if it's something that you want to do or would like to do. Even if it's something you don't know and you're just trying out new, try it, put your all into it, and then if you don't like it, then you move on to the next thing. But if you do like it, then you keep growing in that area. And then Joshua 1:9, of course, have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified nor dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. I mean, it's not too much. that kind of goes into this one. Again, Lord knows I could talk for hours upon hours about any one of these and just thoughts and ideas that come jumbling in my mind. But anyways, the idea is as simple as you are where you are, and if you don't want to be there, then put in the work. Then try and become and work towards this other thing of, setting, allowing God into those situations and allowing him to guide your steps. Allowing him to speak to you and teach you all the things that you need because we think that we know what it's right, never actually is. He's like I actually know what's right, and it's you know you had a little bit of it, but it's really not. He's like I know much more. So just the idea of just working. It's and again, it's you're going to be suffering along the way, no matter what. You're going to be suffering. So which one do you want? Is it going to be suffering in the same spot you're at, never trying because you don't want to fail, or do you want to, or you want to strive for something, for more growth, bigger success, et cetera, whatever your verbalization table is for what you view as success or advancement or moving forward. Which one do you want? And everyone should really want to strive for more and becoming more and doing more and helping more and understanding more and et cetera. Now, of course, there's a healthy balance of everything, but anyways, that's a different topic. But anyways, the idea is just as simple as that for this week. I didn't want to go into anything crazy too much. Just wanted to put that out there for you guys to mull over and think, what am I doing now that's keeping me where I'm at? And if I want to be somewhere else, I don't know, maybe what habits do I need to change? What different mindset do I need to adopt? What different thoughts do I need to start thinking? What different prayers do I need to pray? What different actions do I need to be taking, et cetera, et cetera. So anyways, that's just kind of my thought for this time, guys. I hope that was helpful. It's a simple, smaller uh, thoughts that can kind of really clear the way. I don't know. At least that happens for me sometimes. All right. Hope the best for you guys. Much love. See you next time.